Let's see how many likes we got on today's... Oh no. Dang it, Zloy. What is up, guys? Welcome back to Schnicks Plays Minecraft, episode 80. You guys did it. I put out April Fool's video yesterday saying get 100 likes on the video and you will get daily videos. Well done to all of you. 105 likes as of this recording, so thank you, well done, and let's see how long we can go for. So today we need to work on our food situation. I have been living off fish for a long time. I've got a little bit of steak in reserve, but I need to get this cow farm up and running, and so today we're going to be working on a little cow farm. In here we have our little stash of cows, and then down here we had the little killing chamber, which I've closed over because it doesn't really work. I'm supposed to breed them up, the water does their thing, the babies go into here, grow up, and then we get free steak. But it wasn't really working for some reason. They were just getting raw beef into here. So I've had this idea for a while where I've actually set something up in the end. I'll show you guys real fast what I've set up. So I set this up about a year ago, and I wanted it to be you go through the portal and you come into this UFO, but the way these end gates work is they put you on the top. So I covered this whole thing, and every time I spawned into the end gateway, we would end up on top of this, like so. So I ripped out the roof and it still spawns me up here. It's basically, I got a couple cows to the end, and I wanted to try and get a mega farm out in the end because my end island is getting very laggy for entities. I think in the spawn chunks is about 400 entities. So I can't keep stacking up farms on that island because it's going to get really laggy really fast. So what I want to try and do today is build a UFO somewhere around the island that we can shoot with our arrow, and it will dispense a cow from the UFO, drop down, and we get food that way. So we have to work for our food, but there's a little quirk to it. So what I want to try and do is have like a UFO in the sky here. Do you like my little moon? I think that's pretty cool. That you shoot. So I shoot a little target block that will dispense a cow from the sky or fall down into some sort of lava or be burning on the way down, and then we'll get a cooked steak. And every time we want a piece of steak on the island, we can shoot something up in the air and get a steak that way. So let's go into a creative world real fast and let's see if we can figure something out. Okay, so what we need to figure out is how high we need to build this thing. So target block can be shot from 10 blocks, it can be shot from 20 blocks, it can sometimes be shot by 30 blocks, but we have to understand I'm running around the base and it needs to be an easy point of accessibility. Can we shoot 40 blocks? If we want to work for our food, 30 blocks is pretty easy. Most of it, oh, famous last words. We will have a power bow, so I think it does go further as well. If we go enchant Schnicks with power 5 and 40. Okay, 40 is a bit hard. So we'll probably build this thing 30 to 35 blocks up. So what happens when we shoot the target block? Well, my concept is we're going to shoot the target block. That's going to activate a dispenser of a sort. We're going to have a lot of cows dispensed into our UFO design, which we've yet to build. Once we get the mechanism in the middle sorted out, we will figure out how to build the UFO around it. But my idea is we've got cows going into a water stream, and there'll be some sort of minecart pickup track, which is now stuck. It'll go around in circles when the target block is activated, and pick up a cow, and then get dispensed from an activator rail, and somehow get dispensed right on this middle block here, or somehow somewhere else. Then he's going to drop down, then we will fire an arrow through lava, and hopefully, oh, I think I killed that guy. There'll be fire arrows coming. I thought I killed a bee down there. Yeah, fire arrows coming through this hole. We'll drop down with the cow, will be standing here, and good acting here. Then a steak will fall from the sky, and we'll get a steak. That's the plan. Did I explain it well? I don't think so. Let us jump back into our survival world and build a little contraption 35 blocks up. We've got to pick a spot for it as well. Okay, I have been looking around currently, and this side of the map still has about 400 entities because my sheep farm's over on there, that island. I've got the villager trading hall here. I have got Optifine installed now because I was running at about 60 frames recording. I didn't realize it got that bad. So we're sitting at 150 to 180 frames over here. So what I want to do is probably build the little cow UFO just in where we are right now, in this spot, just above our villager library. So what we need to do is figure out probably just from this spot around here, because I do actually come around this spot quite often. We don't want to build it away from where we need it because obviously, shush dispensers. We'll need it in proximity to where we're actually using our space every day, because we don't want to run all the way over here to get food every time we need it. And then as we have to work for our food, we need to make sure that we're not spending hours over here trying to get a stack. I'll probably have like a little quick mechanism out there if I want to get a whole stack of steak at one time, but it's all about the fun, right? We can always just have an automatic cow killer, but we want to try and make something out of it. So I am going to jump into a quick time lapse, build up something in this area, and we'll see what we come up with. Oh man, that took quite some time. I overcomplicated it so much that all we needed to do was drop down the cows into a center storage, but I haven't even tested it out. I need to get some cows up here, which I didn't really think about in the first place. So what I've created here is this is the central cow chamber, and we have to try and get some cows up here. We'll breed them here. I'm not sure if that's too loud for you guys, but it's too loud for me. Yeah, we'll get cows into here. Once we breed them up, the baby cows will fall into these water streams, and they'll all go into one of 4 chambers. I made 4 chambers because I just thought it'd be even around the center point, even though we didn't really have to decide on that center point. They come down here and they sit in this holding chamber. Now, we've got a minecart system underneath that if I have a button, nope, button, put the button around, pick up a cow from the system, and it comes into this little dispenser, gets dispensed off the detector rail. The pistons will push off, give it a double extend just in case they don't get off the first time, and they'll come down here and they'll drop down one of 4 holes. And then I tried a arrow dispenser, but the arrow is just too inconsistent. So we'll have 1, 2, 3, 4 little droppers here. And what the idea is I've got a flame bow. So the goal is we're just going to try and arrow them when they come down, and it's almost like target practice as well as food collection. So the only thing now is we have to figure out how to get the cows up there. Or we could share these guys, because if you share mushrooms with shares, they turn to normal cows. And then we just have to put a little rail across there, drop them in the slot and start breeding them up. Or just, why aren't we doing mushrooms? That would be a smarter thing to do, wouldn't it? Okay, I'm going to get the mushrooms in there, and then we will start trying to design this thing, because essentially, if everything works, this thing is finished. So what do we have to try and figure out? Well, we want to try and enclose this. How big is it from a distance? Let's go over here and take a look. It's not too big. When I was designing it, it looked very big when I was up close. But if we extend it maybe out to there and there, I'll wrap it around, maybe do a little terracotta circle design, just wrap it up normal UFO style. Don't want to be too complicated. Maybe we'll do a mushroom design. So a red and white design. Sound good? Okay, I'm going to play around with it and I will meet you guys back here in a second. So I have run out of time for the day and I need to get this video posted before the day's up because otherwise it's not a video a day. So I will stop what I'm doing. I am going to bring you guys back next episode. I'll show you a little sneak peek right now. But did I show you this? I'm trying to work on my ender storage. So currently my ender chest is filled with this junk because I need to go to the end and do some raiding for some more shulker boxes. But this is how many slots are in your end chest. I've got my potions box, I've got my rocket box, I've got your shulker box, you've got your bed box. Bed box, possibly? Movie reference? So currently I've just done the shell of this over here. Let us actually, I haven't even tested it yet. I've released a few of these guys, so let us, how am I going to do this? And cool. Going down here, down there. I've got the target block in place, so it's not a guaranteed chance that these guys are going to get hit. So if we go over here, everything should activate, and then we just wait. Would be handy if I put the actual block back, and that should activate everything. Grab a minecart. They stopped. The minecart stopped. It's not powered. Oh, we're going to get back to this next episode, guys. I'm going to try and tweak a few things on this, try and get it working a bit better. But like always at the end of the episode, we're going to go to our subscriber room and see who the sub of the day is. And it's no other than our good friend Zloy, the guy that got you guys to come and like the video. You're on the shelf for episode 80. Thank you for getting me back into daily videos. If you want to be on the shelf for episode 81, leave your in-game name in the comments in this episode and you could be in with a chance of winning episode 81. But if you guys like this episode, leave a like. If you didn't like it, leave a dislike, leave a comment. I read them all, I respond to most of them, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye-bye.